Hi guys, I have something very important to share with you. As you can see, this is what I've been seeing for a while now, and I did one video on it already. This was in the Northwest, and I'm able to get this kind of shot from an equipment that is not even that great. I shot this with the AT&T Fusion smartphone. Something real insignificant like that. Now, can you imagine what I would get if I had something that's 10 times better? Okay, so that's the first thing. That's pretty disturbing in and of itself. Okay? I mean, look how clear this is. Not only that, I could capture it moving if I wanted to. I don't have a stable enough stand, a tripod to take it outside, but I could. This thing, it moves. It'll make sharp movements to the right or to the left. It flickers. So right off the bat, okay, no planet. Not a planet. It's not any of our no planets act like that. They don't move like that. And they don't flicker either. Okay? I don't care what any liars out there will tell you that's trying to prey on people who are ignorant about astronomy. They don't. There is no circumstances whatsoever that it'll cause them to do that. Now, with that said, you can see there's debris here, and from what I could see, this doesn't look like moons, or this looks like space debris, but I don't know for sure. I really don't. I have several other pictures, but really, to keep this video short, I don't really need to show them because this is the best one that I captured. All the rest really are just permutations of this with different colors. Some the red shows up more on some, they don't. Some the purple shows up more, and you could see this is a well-defined purple and bluish combination with a crater here. I mean, there's no question about that. It's probably showing up to you guys as blue. Okay, and it's mostly blue, yes, but it does. I can see shades of purple. Okay, and one thing to keep in mind is that the entire Wormwood / Nibiru system has all of the colors that you see here in it. There's one that's a purple color. There's one that's green. There's one that's a peach, yellow. Of course, Nibiru is blue, which I probably believe is this in the background here. And then you've got, but I don't know for sure. I'm just making an estimate. But one thing's for sure, this has been showing up day after day after day. And I've been taking photos since, actually, I've noticed it. It may have been here before, but I've been noticing it right around since the time change, which was around November 7th. So I mean, another week, and this is going to be a month. This thing has been showing up, and I have to tell you guys, I've been taking pictures a long time. I started this at the beginning of 2012, towards the end of 2011, in fact, and I stopped in 2016 to start covering the quantum effects, but throughout that time, I've gotten some phenomenal pictures. But I have to say, I've never gotten them this sharp, this kind of imaging with just a cheap camera phone, a smartphone, and not with this definition. So I could say beyond a shadow of a doubt that the system has gotten much, much closer. I don't know if any of you know who Michael Baxter is. He used to run a channel, actually a website, called Nibiru News. Then he changed it to Twisted Truth. He's not around anymore. They probably forced him underground. But he actually said that his source, Dr. Zakarovich, said that this system would reach perigee in the fall of 2021, which is right now. Now, I don't know if that doesn't necessarily mean disaster or whatever. It just means it's going to just get closer. Now, it could just orbit back out again and just go back out in space and come back again. And I really don't have the knowledge of an astronomer to actually make an assessment of what this thing is going to do. I can tell you this much, that it doesn't obey the laws of physics as we know it. So if anybody that's out there telling you that they have the absolute truth and they know what it's going to do, then it's just like the British say, it's hogwash or whatever, poppycock, or it's just they don't know. Okay, the only one that knows what this thing is going to do is the Lord Jesus Christ. Okay, and that's as simple as that. Okay, because this is what He's using to set humanity straight again. I noticed that every time this system comes around, society is in the gutter. It happened during the deluge with Noah. Society was in the gutter. That was one time it passed. 3,600 years after that, it was Exodus, at the time of the Exodus, and there's a secular account in the Coburn Bible that makes it clear as well, backs it up. And Egypt was a society, they had the Hebrew slaves, and there's a lot of things going on back then too. So societies around the globe were pretty much in the gutter as well. Now it's 3,600 years later, and society's in the gutter again, and it's back again. So, that's all there is to it. From my research, I don't know for sure, but I think it's the debris field that's going to actually fulfill all the revelations that's in the book of Revelations. Because all that this system is doing right now is causing a huge uptick in tornadoes, volcano eruptions, sinkholes, train derailments, which in fact was one of the first things that started happening. It's in the book, it's in the movie Knowing. That's what is going on. I mean, it's all kinds of things. I mean, mainly flooding, earthquakes, volcano eruptions is what we're seeing now. But it's causing things that we've never quite seen before. The freakish weather. I know up here, a few years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, it went from 60 degrees. Actually, no, it went from negative temperatures, and 3 days later, it was in the 60s. I mean, that's about as abnormal as you can get, folks. It really is. The sad part about all this is that there's people out there on the internet that lie on a daily basis about what's going on with this. This video in itself is probably going to get censored, shadow banned, and ghosted. I don't know. I assume so. That's why I'm really getting tired of it, really. Satan's attacking me a lot with my finances. It's one of those things. It's either you're condemned if you do, you're condemned if you don't. If you start up a fund drive to fund the channel, then they accuse you of you're just trying to make money. Okay, then they stop you right there. Okay, then if you don't do it, then you're broke. You still can't do anything. So it's like you can't win. It's like I'm really, I don't know where to go at this point. I have so many things I want to do, And it's so difficult because I just keep feeling that there's a spiritual block trying to stop me from doing what I need to do. And it's very frustrating because it's extremely frustrating because you see what's on the screen here. 30 years ago, this would have been front page news all over the globe, okay, in every newspaper. But then again, people back then were more interested in what was going on around them, not like today. Nobody cares. This is the most apathetic society that I have ever seen in the entire existence of my life. Okay? I've never seen anything like it. All right? So, I know this video went a lot longer than I intended, but it needs to be said. I don't care. It may take 4 hours for this thing to upload. I need this to be said. And I'll end it with this. You guys, you see what's on the screen. It appears every night. It's been appearing a lot longer than I'm normally seeing things like this. You know it's not any of our 9 planets. You know it's not any stars. Okay? So, you know what it is. Alright? We've arrived at the end of the end. And the only one that's going to get us out of it is the Lord Jesus Christ. And the world hates him right now. Okay? If you know anybody that is hard-shelled, they just refuse to believe anything, show them this. Okay? This is physical proof that we're at the end. All right, no bones about it. Okay? I'm just telling you guys straight up. This is physical proof. They can argue the Mandela effect all they want to, but this is actual physical proof. Okay? This is something anybody can do. All people have to do is get off of their behind, go outside, and snap a picture. It's that simple. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys later.